The Philippines on Monday says it will not publicly condemn China over bomber aircraft's landing in the South China Sea. Instead of publicizing a diplomatic protest against China as it had done under the Aquino administration, the Foreign Affairs Department says it is closely monitoring developments in the West Philippine Sea and the South China Sea. The DFA says, quote, "While appropriate language, whether expressions of condemnation or concern over certain developments are clearly conveyed through diplomatic channels, it is not our policy to publicize every action taken by the Philippine government whenever there are reported developments taking place in the West Philippine Sea and the South China Sea." It adds, quote, "We are taking the appropriate diplomatic action necessary to protect our claims and will continue to do so in the future." The DFA makes the statement after 2 days of silence on the landing of Chinese bombers on the PARACEL Islands in the South China Sea. The Philippines has no claim over the PARACELs, which China seized from Vietnam in 1974. But think tank Asia Maritime Transparency Initiative says nearly all of the Philippines falls within the radius of the bombers. This is the first time China landed its bombers in the South China Sea, the latest in escalating moves to militarize the waters. China earlier deployed missiles on the Spratly Islands after building artificial islands there. The Philippines claims the Spratlys. Liberal Party President and Senator Kiko Pangilinan on Monday confirms the Senate minority will be forming a resistance slate for the 2019 elections. Pangilinan says LP is in the process of selecting names for the slate. 12 Senate seats are up for grabs in the coming midterm elections. Pangilinan says the following are being considered: Incumbent Senator Bam Aquino, human rights lawyer CHEL DIOKNO, former Quezon Representative Erin Tanyada, Magdalo Representative Gary Adejano, former AKBAYAN Representative Barry Gutierrez, and actress AGOT Isidro. Pangilinan adds they are still convincing Isidro. The senator says the once ruling party would be forming a broad coalition for the 2019 polls and is talking to groups including longtime LP ally AKBAYAN, the Magdalo Group, the anti-Duterte Tindig Pilipinas, and civic organization Kaya Natin. Pangilinan denies the party has been in talks with actress and former presidential sister KRIS for an elective post. He also says defeated 2016 presidential candidate Mar Rojas already signified he will not run in 2019. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle tie the knot Saturday in a star-studded Windsor Castle ceremony watched the world over. The new Duke and Duchess of Sussex exchanged vows at the altar in St. George's Chapel in an emotional service that brought the biracial Hollywood actress into the heart of the British monarchy. Queen Elizabeth II and the royal family are joined in the chapel by stars, including Oprah Winfrey, Elton John, George Clooney, IDRIS Elba, and David Beckham. With her father recovering from a heart operation in Mexico, Markle walks down the aisle on her own before being accompanied to the altar by Harry's father, Prince Charles. Prince George and Princess Charlotte serve as page boy and bridesmaid, respectively. American pastor Michael Curry delivers a full-throttle address invoking slaves and the power of love.
Love can be sacrificial, and in so doing, becomes redemptive. And that way of unselfish, sacrificial, redemptive love changes lives, and it can change this world.
Princess Diana's 3 siblings, Charles IX Earl of Spencer, Lady Jane Fellows, and Lady Sarah McCorquodale represent Prince Harry's late mother at the royal wedding. The couple kiss on the church's west steps after the wedding before going on a carriage procession ride through Windsor, where tens of thousands of flag-waving well-wishers cheered them on.